すると皆が瞑想にするのはなぜであろう。
Alright, looks like we're live. Welcome everybody, good evening if you're in NA, and good morning or afternoon if you're in... Good morning if you're in Europe, I guess. Very early morning. And afternoon if you're in Asia. Thanks for joining us. I had this scheduled for 8 p.m., so 8 p.m. my time, so I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. And I'll probably wait even longer than that, just so that we give everybody a chance to come in if they were interested in watching. So let's hang tight for a little bit. I can't see the chat again. Let's figure that out while we wait. Oh, okay, there it is. I see. Okay, there we go. Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Why Neuvillette if Furina won the poll? Good question. Wait, actually, is my stream showing? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see and hear me? Because I'm actually... You can see me, okay. That's weird. I think it must just be... Keyframes are not being sufficient. Cause buffering. Keyframe frequency is 8.3. Huh, okay. I think there's just something... Use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. The keyframe frequency is 8.3. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, YouTube is saying that, like, it's not able to receive my stream. But I guess if you guys can see me, then as long as it works. But yeah, going back to the question, why Neuvillette if Furina won the poll? I made the poll with the assumption that, like, I would only be able to get one, or under some hypothetical situation that I would only be able to get one of them. But at the moment, I do have enough to pull both. So if we look at my Primo gems, I've got 26,000 Primo saved up, 30 fates. So that comes out to about 190 rolls, I think. So I guess if I go to like hard pity twice, like if I go to like hard pity, lose the 50-50 and then have to go to hard pity again, then yeah, we're in a bit of trouble. But assuming the worst case scenario doesn't happen, knock on wood, I think we should be able to pick up both. But that also means that puts Arlecchino at risk, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to pick her up on top of both, so we will see. But for now, I'm giving in to the pressure of pulling Neuvillette. I'm not super excited about this banner, to be honest, because I already have all three of these, all three of the 4 stars, Yanfei, Xingqiu, and Barbara at C6. But I guess more star glitter can't hurt. And yeah, I just wanted to try to see what it's like to pilot somebody as strong as Neuvillette. All right, I'm gonna give like 3 more minutes for people to come in, and then we will start at 8:05. I promise. No more waiting after that. If they don't make it in by 8:05, then they're just gonna have to watch the replay. Change the key frame rate. That's weird. I didn't change anything from yesterday's stream, but this one is complaining for some reason. What teams are you going to use if you use Neuvillette, or if you get Neuvillette? That's a good question, because I know Furina is kind of like one of his best partners that enables him, because she's got like the health up and down, or she's got that mechanic that allows your health to go up and down pretty consistently. And then the second Hydro character means that you're triggering Hydro reactions off field, and that gives him the passive stacks, which increases his charge attack damage. So then I know Furina like synergizes really well with him. So ideally I get both, and then I use them together. But while I don't have Furina, I'll still probably be going for some kind of Hydro-focused team, because, yeah, if you want to make the most out of his charge attack buffs from his passive, you want a second Hydro character that can trigger kind of Hydro reactions off-field very consistently. So then I'm thinking like maybe Kokomi? I feel like Kokomi might be a good fit. And then obviously some kind of Animo character for the Hydro Res Shred. And then either an Electro or a Dendro character for the 4th slot, so that we can trigger those reactions frequently. So then it could be some kind of like an Electro Charge team with like Fischl Kokomi. If I had Baizu, I feel like that would be really good, because then I could slot him in as a Dendro healer, and then the 4th Hydro slot can be taken by a non-healer. That doesn't necessarily have to be Kokomi. It could be like Xingqiu or Yelan, or even like Mona, I guess. Although I don't know how good Mona's Hydro uptime is. But yeah, I think it would be something like, I think the template for the team comp is going to be something like that. So then like 2 Hydro, 1 Animo, and then 1 Flex kind of. You can always use Hyper Bloom. Yeah, that sounds good too actually. So then I could probably go Dendro, Hydro, or Dendro, Electro as the supports, and then like an Animo maybe. And thank you for your support. Am I pulling his signature too? How far along is your weapon pity? Let's check actually. So character pity is like very low right now, because I just got Shan Yun in the previous. Yeah. I'm 2 pity on the character banner. And I did get Shan Yun 2 pulls in a row, which is crazy. I wish I caught that on camera, but wasn't recording unfortunately. But yeah, this was like a crazy pull. And then for the weapon wish, oh, I don't even have a weapon. Yeah, so that tells me, yeah, so that kind of tells you how often I wish on the weapon banner, which is like never. So yeah, I don't think the last time I pulled on the weapon banner was when Raiden's signature was originally released. So this would have been like Inazuma release date. So that, I don't know, that was like 2 years ago, I think. So yeah, I actually don't know. I have no idea what my weapon pity is, because then like I don't know if I rolled beyond. I mean, I probably didn't spend any more wishes after I got the signature, Raiden signature. So there's a good chance that this is probably also close to 0. Alright, you can use Neuvillette, Animo, Xiangling if you're not C1 for the extra free stack of a C1 and a Dendro character. Gotcha, I see. Alright. Oh, whoa, hold on. Okay. Alright, it is 8:05, so we're not going to wait any longer. Let's get into it. I'm wearing my lucky corgi sweater, so I'm hoping this will amplify my luck. Amplify my streamer luck. Alright, here we go. And my dog, who is also a corgi, is here with me, so then he will help channel the luck together. Alright, here we go. First set. Alright. We got Xingqiu, 5-star glitter in the bank. Another 5-star glitter. Another 5-star glitter. No weapons, interesting. 3 characters in a row. Remember, Geos, 95% of gamblers quit before making it big. That's great advice, thank you. Star glitter banner, yeah, exactly. I have 390 star glitter currently, so that comes out to what, 78 wishes. So yeah, I have kind of like a piggy bank of wishes that I can break if I need to, kind of, if I end up going to like hard pity or something and I need wishes. Those are kind of my emergency, that's my emergency Furina fund basically. Are we going till broke? No. We're going until we get Neuvillette, and then I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna blow everything on this banner. No, because I need Furina. Ooh, Sack Sword, that's nice. I don't know how many copies I have of this, but I know I have at least like an R3, and then I have like, I want to say I have an R1 also, so then I could turn that into an R2. So that's really good. Always appreciate more copies of Sack. What are we at, like 50 now? I think this is set 5. Ooh, okay, Sack Greatsword and a Yanfei. Okay, not too bad. $60, we're getting pretty close to soft pity. Alright, 5 more star glitter. 70, we are really close to soft pity. Alright, it's really gonna make us go to 80. That's too bad. Oh, we got a double up, that's good. 2 more wishes in the bank. And this is 80, so I mean it should be this, unless I'm like really going to unless I'm really going to hard pity. So let's see if he's here. All right, let's see how it goes. Now we're just hoping that we win the 50-50 here. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be pretty poor going into Furina's banner if we don't get him here. Green Slasher? Okay, not bad. Not bad. I don't have anybody that can use it right now, but maybe if I ever use Diluc. Wow, it's really going like all the way to 80. Like 80, like 82 or something. Oh! Alright, we got it! We won the 50-50. Whew! Alright, that's a huge relief. Because that means I can save... Whew! Okay, yeah, that means I can save the rest of the wishes for Furina. Potentially Arlecchino, so... yeah, this means we have... Yeah, we have a chance to get both Arlecchino and Furina now, which is really good. So... Yeah, we still have to manage the primos a little more carefully, because like if we now I have to kind of evaluate whether I have enough to go to hard pity twice for both Arlecchino and Furina if I lose their 50-50s. So yeah, that's kind of the next hurdle, but we made it past the first one. We won the 50-50 here, so that's pretty. Whew, that's a big relief. All right. I'm gonna save this. Oh wait, no, I don't want that. I want this window. Streamer luck plus dog luck. Literal dog luck. Best Abyss tip pull for... Yeah, it's funny that you say that. Best Abyss tip pull for Neuvillette, because one of the reasons I wasn't super excited to get Neuvillette is because I feel like if a new player already has Neuvillette, then they're probably not going to need my videos because they're strong enough to clear the Abyss like without my tips, right? So I was like, what's the point of including Neuvillette in my videos or like in my roster? Because obviously the audience that I'm catering to, I'm assuming they don't have Neuvillette in the first place because they wouldn't be watching my videos if they did. So that's another reason why I wasn't like super set on pulling for him, but I don't know, after watching his gameplay, I want to know what it's like. I want to know what it's like to just like solo Spiral Abyss Chambers. Alright, so now we're at, what is this, like 80 plus 5,000, so like 110, 115. Okay, so we've got like 115, so we can go to like soft pity and a half, and then we've also got 417 star glitter in the bank now. Ooh, That's a lot of star glitter. All right. Let's see this guy. And I'm like woefully underprepared. I don't have like anything set up for him because I wasn't planning on pulling him. So I don't think I have like any of his ascension materials. Neuvillette doesn't have interruption resist until C1. Yeah, that's correct. So, and I know that's like a big part of his kit because actually that's a good point because if I don't have his C1, then his team comp should ideally incorporate a shielder. And there are no hydro shielders, which means, and there's also no like electro shielders, right? So then it would probably have to be like Kirara or something, like a dendro shielder. Yeah, probably like Kirara, and then I mean I guess it could be Zonli too. I think Zonli would be fine, but like Zonli works everywhere, so that's kind of goes without saying. But I feel like we could do like a Kirara as like a dendro shielder, and then either a second hydro plus animo or like electro animo, something like that. Gotta farm those starfish. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. First let's stick him into our friendship team. Who has the most friendship? I think Kabe has the most friendship, so we can take him out. Let's see what we can do. Neuvillette has some range, just makes space between you and the enemies. Okay, that's good to know. Alright. Let's see how high we can get him. Yeah, I don't have his ascension material. Let's go farm it. Let's go farm it right now. I have 40 resin, so why don't we? I don't think I've ever fought this boss like in my life. And we're not going to use this team. Is my frame rate okay? I'm like dropping frames in the game. I don't know why though. Yeah, okay. Let me try to fix that first, because I'm assuming it wasn't a problem because like I was just like doing wishes, which isn't like that intensive, but like now that I'm like moving around in the game, it's like pretty, but I don't know, like I don't know what to do. It's saying that my keyframes are like not frequent enough, but I haven't changed anything since yesterday's. Let's see. Did I fight the seahorse in the abyss? No, I haven't. So I think this is like literally my first time fighting this boss. I might have fought him like once just to like see what he does, but I've never like farmed him. So I don't know what he does, but since he's the overold version, I'm assuming he's not like gonna. I'm assuming he's not gonna like kill me. Alright. Let's get that two ascension material. Hopefully 3. We got 2. Got a trash artifact, as is tradition. Alright. Right, I'm not too worried about the overworld version, I don't imagine. Oh, he has crit damage ascension stat, I didn't know that. That's crazy. No wonder he's so strong. Oh, what's a good weapon for him if I don't pull his signature? Because I know he has like some ER requirements, because we want like decent uptime on his burst for the stacks. And then aside from that, probably just all offensive stats, right? So like something like a Witsith or Prototype Amber? Oh, really? Oh, I guess that makes sense, because it has the HP substat, it's got the energy regen, it's got the healing. Oh, actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's actually so good. Sack Jade from Battle Pass. I don't have Battle Pass, unfortunately, so yeah. Okay, Prototype Amber. That sounds good. Thank you for the tips, guys. And I have fought the Hydrotolpa. I've farmed him quite a bit because I'm getting ready for Fudina's material, so then I have most of her stuff like ready to go. It's just I didn't pre-farm for Neuvillette because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to get him. But yeah, I fought the Hydrotolpa quite a bit. Alright, let's go craft some of these. Oh, not Inca. I can't remember the last time I teleported into Inca. I forget that place exists, even though it's so beautiful. They did such a good job with building that place. How many did I need? It's okay, I'll just do all of them. And then, because we got through all the blue ones, right? So then we'll just turn them all purple and then see what we need. Okay, that's exactly enough. That's perfect. But now I need the gold ones. Alright, so we'll farm for that later. For the time being, I guess we'll just steal Kokomi's. Sorry, Kokomi. And then let's see here. For talents, I'm guessing we need all three, right? Because obviously the charge attack damage. Actually, do we need like the skill and burst? Like, are they a significant part of his damage? % max HP, so then at rank 7 that'll be like 18% max HP. So if he has like 35k max HP, then that would be like 7k damage roughly. Normal first, then burst, then skill. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. 22% max HP. Holy crap. The scaling on his burst is actually pretty crazy. Because at rank 7, that means this is like... Oh, actually the scaling's kind of... What is that? 1.6 per level? Okay. Okay, so it's like probably like 30%, 32% at rank 7. It's a lot though. Super strong scaling. I often see 10.66. Burst is a good source of front-loaded damage. Okay, that's good to know. I'll probably do something like a 9.68 or something like that. We'll see. Oh, I can only level it to 2. Feels kind of bad. All right, and then artifacts. I only have 35 of these pieces. It feels kind of bad. Is this even worth? Even if this goes double crit, do I even want to level this? What constellation is this and which weapon? We are going like full F2P version, so this is Constellation 0, and the weapon is Prototype Amber, per the chat's advice. I'm just going by what the chat says. Yeah, that, I don't know, it doesn't look too good, right? But like, I don't have that many pieces. I guess I'm gonna be farming this domain for a while too, after I finish up his talents and weapons and stuff. Yep, no usable feathers either. I've got this one that Gaming is using, which is, this one's pretty good. Well, no, he doesn't scale off of attack, so that actually doesn't help, and there's no crit rate, so it's not that good. This one's pretty okay, I would say. I can steal this one from Gaming. Surely the double defense roll, nothing can go wrong, right? Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of too. All right, we'll just we'll see how it goes. Oh, and it is crit. Okay, it's enticing me. You can try. Oh, Heart of Depth. That's a good point. Let me see what Heart of Depth pieces I have. I don't think I have that many more Heart of Depth either, so it's probably not that much better, but let's see. I want like crit rate, crit damage, HP, right? HP or ER, what do you guys think? I mean, ideally both, I guess, like crit rate, crit damage, HP, and ER, but if we can only get one, HP percent or ER, do you think? The stream delay is so long. I'll go HP percent. HP is more important than crit? Is that right? Really? I have a hard time believing that. Let's see here. Damn, I don't have any HP subs on these pieces. What the heck? Oh, this one has potential to be good. So attack def, okay. Dang, I don't have anything that's like perfect. This one is pretty good, very high CV, and then it's got ER and EM. I don't know how useful EM is, because I'm assuming he doesn't trigger too many reactions. With Furina it's kind of true, without Furina, no. I see, okay. Alright, so but I don't know. I'm still kind of torn, because if I'm gonna go Heart of Depth, I meant as substats HP is better than crit rate and ER because his burst gives 6 orbs from a charge attack. Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. So I'm either gonna have to finish the set for Heart of Depth, right? Because this like 30% charge attack damage is what we're looking for. Or I guess we could go split and do like 2-piece Hydro and like 2-piece attack or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see what we have here. We have a lot of unbuilt pieces. Do we have any? Nothing with HP, I guess. This one's pretty promising though. Let's see where this goes. I'm not gonna keep this. I'm not gonna keep it. Nice. Okay. Let me see if there's a better one before I start raising this. This one has flat HP, but I prefer the ER, I feel like. Okay, this one has ER, so let's see what this one goes. Attack, okay. So yeah, nothing perfect so far. And then we have one more double crit ER piece. So let's see where this one goes. And flat def, okay, nice. These ones, this one has HP and crit damage, so if this rolls crit rate, then this can actually be quite good. ER, ooh. I'm kind of on the fence about this one now. It doesn't have double crit, but it has HP and ER, which is good. Okay, let's start with, let's see, this one is def. None of them have HP, right? This one has attack. This one has HP EM. Okay, let's start with the ER one. You have prototype Amber, so it does help ER. Yeah, right, that's true. We got crit rate, okay, nice. Crit damage, alright. We're getting somewhere. Defense. Oh no. Okay, so this is gonna be like a 35 CV at most. Let me put a hold on this. I'm gonna start on the next one. Go for this one. This is the other piece that has ER, which is what I want. Crit damage. All right. ER. Okay. As long as we avoid attack, I guess it's fine. Yeah, because okay, crit damage again. Let's see, if this one goes into another crit roll, then I'm probably going to stick with this one. And it's attack, okay. So this is 26 CV. Not... I mean, this is good for anybody who's not Neuvillette though, right? Because this could be like really good on Xingqiu. This could be good on like Child, for example, so I'm still going to keep it. But it's just unfortunate this is attack instead of HP. Is there anything else? I have this one. I'll take this one to 16 or like 12-ish, and then I'll decide between this one and the first one that I rolled. Okay, we got crit rate. ER, okay. Am I out? Oh, crap. Oh my goodness, we're only on the feather and I'm already out of artifact experience. That's actually so bad. Okay. Alright. I guess I know what I'm doing this week. Holy crap though. I did not expect that. Okay. Let's see what other pieces we have here. We've got... Do we want to go ER or HP Sands on him? Probably HP, right? Like we don't need that much ER on him, right? Because I have a handful of HP double crit pieces, which is good. I'll just use this one for now. It's not perfect because again we have a lot of subs going into the attack, but what is this? This is 20 crit rate, 12 crit damage. This is okay. Oh wow, this is actually such a bad piece. Everything went into flat HP except for just one crit rate roll. That's so sad. Okay. For the goblet, do we want Hydro or HP? Because we have both. I did pull him, yes. I ended up going for him. We ended up going all the way to like 82 pity, I think, 81 pity, but we got him. This one's pretty good, right? We got Hydro damage, crit damage, and some HP subs. No crit rate, which is kind of sad, but other than that, not too bad, right? And it's onset, so onset Hydro is Hydro if no Furina, because she gives lots of damage percent. Okay, and then if you have Furina, then you want HP, because she just jacks up your damage percent, like through the roof. Okay, so then I'll probably hold on to this one and roll this later if I do get Furina. So this will be my reserve, like HP goblet, HP double crit goblet. But for now, I will use this Hydro damage goblet since it's onset, which is great. And let's see what we have here. This one's not bad. Again, these attack rolls. I never thought these attack substat rolls would end up costing me so much, because these are like useless on they're useless on him. I never would have imagined. Crit damage, crit damage. I have a lot of crit damage hats, but not a lot of crit rate hats, yeah. Okay. Alright, so we have 5 pieces. Let's evaluate which one is the worst. This one's pretty good, probably gonna keep it. This one, what is this, 26 CV? Okay. 26 CV, 10 ER. Let's remember that. I'm actually gonna type it in chat so that I don't remember it. And then the Sands is HP with, what is that, 32 CV. And then the Goblet is Hydro damage with 19 CV and 12% HP. And then Circlet is, let's let's see here. 5 CV. Oof. 5 CV. Oh, but it has ER and HP, which is kind of nice. 10 ER and 12 HP. Okay. Are you going to stay with Heart of Depth or until you have a good hunter set? Definitely going for the hunter set. So this will be my placeholder set for him for now, just because apparently I don't have any artifact experience to level up new artifacts. But I'll probably stick with this temporarily and then just farm the hell out of the hunter artifact domain. But that'll be later because I have to get his ascension materials, I have to get his talents, I have to get his weapon up also. So I think talents and ascension is probably going to take the longest for now, so I'll probably be doing that for the next week or so, and then I'll switch to the artifact domain after I get those up. Is that true? Is Hot actually like better than Hunter in terms of like consistency? Okay, let's see. Let's evaluate which pieces are. CV, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 32 CV is also like 5-ish, and then that's like 4 or 6-ish. Okay, so then it's either going to be between the goblet and the circlet. Let's see what our options are if we get rid of the set filter. Crit rate, crit damage, HP. Okay. Oh wait, we need hydro damage though. We have this one, but we're not going to take this off of Yalan. And we're not going to take this off of Xingqiu. This has too many attack rolls. This is like 26 CV. This has no crit damage. Yeah, I think that's our best bet for now. We have this one, which hasn't been rolled yet, but flat HP, flat def, not too promising. Oh, I got this one today, which is promising. So when I switch... Oh, wait, no, this is Golden Truth. This is not Hunter. Yeah, and we don't have anything else. So I think even if I offset the goblet, it looks like I don't have any better options. So I'll probably offset the circlet. So we'll go crit rate, crit damage, and then probably like HP. I think we have enough ER right now. We have this Hu Tao one, which I'm probably not gonna take. Oh, this one's pretty good. We've got 19 crit damage, 10 HP. That's pretty good in my book. If we can find one with ER, that would be nice. But I want to say, it looks like we're not gonna have it. This one, oh, the crit damage is kind of low on this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. This looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going for Hod, and we have an offset circlet. That brings us to 63,145. Okay, crit rate's still a little low. That makes sense because we don't have any crit rate on the goblet. So we got double crit on all of our pieces except for the goblet. So that's kind of where we're missing the crit rate. But if we had like 2 rolls of crit rate on the goblet, for example, then this would be closer to like a 70-145, and that's closer to where I would want him, I think. The ER is a little concerning, I feel like. 115 ER. I mean, Amber gives me, what is it, like 12 energy back per rotation? So that definitely helps, but is 115 enough? The new Kaching Main's guide for Neuvillette says Hod is 89% as good as Hunter. Oh wow, okay, that's good to know. So yeah, definitely gonna wanna... But I guess that assumes that you can proc, or you can stack the Hunter effect like consistently. But with Neuvillette, that shouldn't be a problem, right? As far as I know. Alright, our Neuvillette is finished. He is all built. So now we're gonna take him into the Spiral Abyss. Ooh, expedition rewards. Pamber gives is it 18 energy? Okay. Even better then. And he has a 70 energy burst, right? So then we just need to make up for like 50 energy. It's actually not bad then. Yeah, because if he has 115 ER and he only needs 50 energy per rotation, that's not... We're not too far from meeting the requirement, I feel like. Oh wait, oh, it's R5. I see, I see. Yeah, I do not have R5 Pamper. I have like 2 R1 Pampers. Okay, yeah, R1 it's 12 energy, yeah, 4 times 3, yeah. 3 ticks, 4 energy each, so it's 12 energy, okay. Yeah, I could go for the Pamper refinements. How many, do I have enough? Do I have enough, the materials for those? Because where do they even go? Are they in here? They're not in here. Where are the crafting materials for weapons? Oh, there they are. I have 7 catalyst bullet. So, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna need them for anything else, right? Are there any other craft-worthy catalysts that I might need this for? I just like hoard these. I've like almost never crafted weapons except for like R1 weapons. So I'm scared to spend them, but if we don't need them for anything else, then the Pamper refinements might be worth it to decrease the ER requirement. Flowing Purity. Is that... That sounds like a Fontaine weapon, right? Which uses a different belay, right? The black belays instead of the gold ones. Oh, Hakushin is a good one too, actually. That's true. Alright, what do we want to do here? Let's see. I'll let Nahida carry me. So let's go for like a Nahida Hyper Bloom, and then we'll just pretend this is like a Neuvillette team, but this is actually just like Neuvillette being carried by Nahida and Cookie. And then on second half, what do we want to do? Just like Raiden National, maybe Hutao. We could go Raiden National, I guess. Is that too boring? Do we want to go something else? Like a Aggravate Raiden or something? Like a Mono Aggravate Raiden? I don't know. Yes, I did get him. If you're just tuning in, I got him at around like 82 pity, and then I won the 50-50, which is great. And I just Ganyu Melt Al Haitan. Good suggestions. I'll try Ganyu Melt. See how that goes. Eula time. Oh god. Alright, let's see what this looks like. How do I even use him? Oh, I just realized I don't have nice. 5,000 damage per tick. That's pretty good, right? How do I know when his like charge attack is like active or like charged up? Because I know like he has like a stack system, right? Oh my goodness. Oh dang. Oh, that interruption resist is actually so important. I'm getting destroyed by these guys. I'm gonna pick up these little balls. Oh, I can't pick them up anymore. Okay. If you have at least 3 balls, okay. Consumes 3 blue balls on the ground. His skill creates 3. His burst creates 6. Okay, gotcha. And then how do I know how many balls I have? Is there like a counter that shows? Oh my, wow, that interruption resist is actually so important. I'm like getting destroyed by like him or them just like interrupting me during my charge attack. I didn't realize how big of a problem that was. I guess that explains why the C1 is so valuable. Oh, okay, it's not charged, I see. Circles around the circle he creates. The triple symbol rings above his head indicates his stacks. Okay. I'll try to pay attention this time. The rings above his head? The circle? What am I looking for here? I don't see it. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I can't pick these up either, so that must mean I already have max stacks, right? Okay. Oh, oh dang, he died. I'm sorry, Neuvillette. Okay. If you have at least 3 balls, circles around the circle he creates, that triple symbol rings above his head indicates his stacks. He picked them up by the charge attacks. He picks them up automatically. It's only as good for C0 Neuvillette. In a cone shape in front of him. Is NA not leveled? He should be doing a lot more than 5k per day. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is probably the most like disappointing Neuvillette you've ever seen. Yeah, he's like level 50 right now. And his normal attack is at level 2. Just look towards the direction of the balls on the ground while holding his charge attack. He will absorb them. You don't have to pick up the orbs. They get consumed when you charge attack. No his stacks. He will still pick it up automatically. His orbs on the... Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so I don't have to like pick up the orbs. It just like it'll just like use his charge attack like if it's like if I have the ammo basically. But then like how do I know? So then do the orbs have to be? I see. Okay. So in this case there's no orbs, so then that's why he has to charge up all the way. I see. And then but here there are orbs. Okay, so then he consumed them to use the charge attack. I see now. And then if I burst, okay, then I get more orbs. And then I get to charge attack again. Okay, I see now. So I don't have to like actively look for, or I don't have to like. Oh my goodness, he's almost dead again. Oh my god. Oh my god, the interruption is actually so brutal. Holy cow. Okay, I see now. So as long as there's orbs on the ground, I can just use my charge attack for free without like going out of my way to pick them up. That's my understanding. Okay, and there's no orbs on the ground, so this time I have to charge up all the way. I see. And the orbs also heal him. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the thing that I'm most surprised by, I think, is just how important the interruption resist is. I like completely underestimated how like important that is, because like I start charging up and then they hit me and then I basically wasted my ammo, it seems like. So I have to be really careful about like dodging. Ooh, hold on, I need to make sure Cookie doesn't die here. Or getting a shielder on the team, because otherwise I'm going to be like screwed. Oh, does his burst have a knockup on it? because I don't think any of the other characters I'm running here has a knockup. So I think it was him who knocked her up, but I didn't realize that was a thing. Alright. First chamber done. Deha adds Pyro, which will get you to max Draconic Glory stacks. With this team, I should already be hitting max Draconic stacks, right? Because every time the Bloom reaction occurs, I get a stack, right? Bloom or like Electro Charge, so then... And you guys are going to see how good my Ganyu Melt mechanics are. Which are not good. Neuvillette Freeze. Oh, that sounds pretty good too, actually, yeah. That sounds like an interesting combo. Oh, you get one for each type of reaction, not the number of reactions that you cause. So I need like one for Bloom, one for Electrocharge, and like one for Vaporize, for example. So I can't like get 3 stacks from causing 3 Bloom reactions. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he's a lot more restrictive than I thought then. Like in terms of like the comp that you need to run, it sounds like he needs like a lot of support in terms of a lot of like elemental support from his teammates in order to kind of unlock his full potential. That's really interesting, huh? In that case, let me think. I feel like then Hyper Bloom is actually even better in that case, because then you can do Bloom, Electrocharge, and Swirl, right? Assuming the 4th is like an Animo. But then, oh wait, no, but then those would not be triggered by your teammates. That would be being triggered by Neuvillette. So you still need a second Hydro. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Neuvy Freeze with Charlotte. It's only Deha Layla are good alternatives for the 4th slot. Best team for C0 is Zhongli, Neuvillette, Fischl, Kazuha. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so then you get the Electrocharge, you get the Swirl, I guess you get Crystallized technically, and you have the Interruption Resist. Neuvillette C1 gives 1 stack instantly, so you just need 2 Hydro reactions. Doesn't the description allow for reactions triggered by teammates? Right, yeah. Does it have to be teammates, or is it teammates or Neuvillette? Any party member can cause the Hydro reaction. Okay, gotcha. Okay, and that's okay. So if I just use skill, does he get like a free stack when he comes on the field, or do I have to use his skill first to even get like the first charge attack off? Actually, I guess I can find out. Oh yeah, I don't get it for free. So I do need to use his skill first. Okay, so then my skill gives me one of the fully charged attacks for free. Or gives me 1 ammo, basically. And then my burst gives me 2 of these, basically. Huh, okay. And then I can use it again because I have 3 orbs on the ground. I see, okay. Okay, so I do 1 with the skill and then 2 with the burst. Alright. So then should I be using burst first? It kind of feels like I should be opening the rotation with the burst. Okay, now his burst isn't up, so I can't even use it. I see. I will say it is very satisfying piloting this guy. I really like the whole like, because like I feel like no other character has this like angle, like camera angle, where like you're like attacking everything in front of you like from the side. I feel like that's like that alone is very satisfying. And how he just kind of like glides around. And then again, okay, let's see. I'm having trouble with my burst up time, so maybe I do need to think about getting more ER on him. It's not bad though. Still not bad considering he's only level 50. But I guess Nahida is kind of carrying me here. Let's see. You should open rotation with Neuvillette EQ, then set up supports. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I open with his skill and burst to get the balls on the ground, and then I do my setups, and then I come back. And so the balls, do the balls not expire? Like, do they last for a while? You can also get a slightly faster charge attack by releasing your mouse shortly after absorbing 3 orbs. The balls stay even when you switch out. You can stack this with other elements, for example, if enemies have to enter a shield. I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm calling them balls, sorry. I guess they're technically orbs. And also, you need like Fav Xiangling to run this comp, I feel like. They last like 15 seconds. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's a pretty long time, so it's more than enough for like a rotation. Or for the rest of the rotation to go through. Oh my god, he's already phased. It took so long on that first rotation. Oh. Alright, I'm learning a lot from you guys, thank you. I'm gonna be a Neuvillette pro the next time you see me, I promise. Okay, he's a lot more nuanced than I thought he was. Like he's not like just like perma left click and like do nothing else kind of like character that everybody was kind of making him out to be. He actually does have like mechanics that you need to be aware of. So that's kind of interesting. And also, yeah, this team is obviously not doing too hot on this side either. Sorry, you guys have to see this. But hey, if you can't handle me at my Ganyu Melt, you don't deserve me at my Raiden National. I don't even know if that makes sense. But hopefully you get the point. But yeah, I should have done Raiden National on this app because like this is taking so long just to get to the 3rd chamber. Do I have a favorite character in the game? I like Wanderer a lot. I use him in the overworld a lot, and I really like his animations and playstyle. I just like that he like can like float around a lot, and that his playstyle is just like normal attack spamming and or just like really strong normal attacks that are like really fast, and he can like kind of fly around and like dodge the enemies and stuff. So yeah, I just really like his aesthetic and his playstyle both. I'm a little sad that mine isn't as strong as it could be. I think my Wanderer is even C1, and he's still not like that competitive with my other team comps in the Spiral Abyss. So I'm pretty sad about that. But I try to use him whenever I can in the overworld and in the Spiral Abyss when it allows. Okay, surely we've got him this time. He's got some nuances if you want to optimize, but he has enough scaling that it's not needed to be optimal. I see. That's right. That makes sense. But yeah, in the overworld, he's crazy. You get around so fast. When I pulled Xian Yun, having Xian Yun and Wanderer in the same party is like crazy. I just get around so quickly with those two. So that's been really fun. Oh shoot, okay, I didn't think Kuki was gonna die there. My bad. Okay, so I'm gonna open with Neuvillette. I didn't have burst, so no burst for now. Okay, I see. Oh, and then I can use his skill again, actually. Oh, so by the time he comes back onto the field, I can use his skill another time, so then that gives me, like, an extra ammo if I need it. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, the interruption resist is brutal. Oh, shoot, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. And I guess that also means I can use his skill pretty much whenever it's off cooldown, right? I don't need to use his skill and then immediately his charge attack, right? So then whenever his skill is up, I just use it, and then that sets down the ammo on the ground. And then I just pick them up as I need them, right? Yeah, glad they fixed the cooldown on the chamber reset. That's such a huge quality of life improvement. The fact that you don't have to wait like 20 seconds before you start each round. That was actually so annoying. And I was really happy to see that they fixed that. Oh my gosh. Cookie, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Cookie has she's like 3,000 health or something right now, so. Or you know what? You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a pro gamer move. They hit hard, but also Cookie's at like really low HP, which is why I'm gonna do a pro gamer move and take this card. So Cookie gets 40% more defense, and I don't even know what that translates to in terms of damage reduction, but I'm sure it can't hurt, right? I'm getting wrecked by this girl. Oh, and actually I just realized Neuvillette is Numa, so he should be able to like stun. Oh, I heated it this time. Oh my goodness, I'm getting wrecked by these guys. Holy crap. Okay, but I think interruption resist first of all seems like it's really important, so I'm gonna prioritize that, and then I think official with electro charge is gonna help a lot there with the off-field electro damage. Let's think of a team for him. So we'll do something like, so we'll open the rotation with Neuvillette, like Neuvillette EQ, get the orbs and the balls on the ground, and then we'll do something like Zhongli, official. Actually, hold on, let me think. Because we also, if we put like Kazuha in here, for example, we want to make sure we get the electro, or we want to get the Hydro Swirl. So then let's actually go, okay, so let's open with Neuvillette and then official. That puts electro charge onto the enemy. We double swirl Kazuha. That gives us the swirl, the Hydro Swirl. And then we go Zhongli, that gives us interruption resist, and then finally we're on the field with Neuvillette, and then we consume the balls for the charge attacks. Okay, I think that makes sense. This team has too much Hydro, so now he does try Karma is only proccing onto Cookie's ICD. Oh, interesting. You can also use full ER Xiangling. It's harder to play, but it gives you a lot of damage. This is tough because Cookie wants to be close, but yeah, that was the problem that I was having. What RP said, I was trying to like stay close enough to the bloom seeds to like trigger hyper bloom because that's like all of my damage. But then like I was also trying to keep my distance because like Neuvillette was just taking so much damage. So let's see if it's better with Zonli. Let's give that a shot. Should we put him on the second half? I feel like the enemies on the second half are a little easier, right? Should we give him a break? Make it a little bit easier for him. For Neuv Hyper Bloom, Raiden must be better than Cookie, right? So you can keep more distance from the enemies. Oh, using Raiden would be a good idea actually, yeah, because then you get the ranged Hyper Blooms. So then you have Nahida, Raiden, and Neuvillette all attacking from far away. That actually sounds like a really good idea. Yeah. Neuvillette Q, Kazuha tap E, plunge attack Q, Zonli hold skill, official EQ, Neuvillette charge attack. But then, okay, so then you're only getting the... But then is that Hydro Swirl from Kazuha lasting long enough? Because I feel like by the time you do hold skills only, official, and then back to Neuvillette, the swirl will have, it's like almost like 4 seconds up, and then you only have like 4 seconds of it left, right? I feel like putting Kazuha later would be better, but maybe I'm wrong. And then also putting the Electro Charged first, and then Kazuha gives us a potential for a double swirl, which I think is also valuable because the official's damage is also non-trivial. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't used this team enough. All right, we're gonna try putting him on the second half this time. We're gonna give him a break. But if you can't beat the second half either, then I don't know. I guess either I'm bad or Neuvillette is bad. This team is so strong. Feels like I'm like cheating whenever I play this team. Raiden Hyper Bloom is heresy. Yeah, if you have C2 Raiden, then using it on a Hyper Bloom team feels like really bad. It feels like a bit of a waste. Are you using Prototype Amber on Neuvillette? Yeah, I am. That was recommended to me by everybody here, and I trust them, so that's what I'm using. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Shincho's gonna die. Is he dead? He's not dead, okay. Oh, you know what? I should have gone Kokomi on this side instead of Yelan here. Because I feel like Shincho is gonna... Come on, heal him, Cookie, heal him! Oh. Okay, so he's alive for now, but that could have been really bad. Okay, one of them's down, so it should be a little bit easier. Oh, I missed that. That's not good. Second alternative is to go Neuvillette E and then normal attack 1. Kazuha Q, it's only E, official E, Kazuha E. Okay, I see. So then you basically split Kazuha's combo into 2 different parts of the rotation. So then you open with Q, and then you do 1 more Kazuha E before Neuvillette comes onto the field. I think that makes sense. But still, I don't know if it's necessary to like put Kazuha that early in the rotation. Yeah, the interruption resist feels so much better. Wait, I used up all of them already? But I only did 2 charge attacks. Did I do something wrong? And then I get more orbs. Okay, great. And then a third one. They expired. I see. I took too long. I see. Thank you. Whoops. That's not Neuvillette. And each time I consume the orbs, it also heals me. Is that right? You didn't get the Hydro Swirl. Oh, I see. You're right, actually, because I'm... Oh yeah, because it's actually just one U. It's just one gauge unit of Hydro. So then as soon as Fischl triggers Electrocharged, that Electrocharge aura wears off really quickly, huh? So then, it actually is better to go straight from Neuvillette into Kazuha. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, so then I want to do Hydro, so then like Neuvillette, and then get the Hydro Swirl, put down. Okay. Okay, actually that's pretty good, because it doesn't take that long to get back to Neuvillette after doing Kazuha's Swirl, so I think that's fine actually. So yeah, Kaching mains is, as usual, correct. They're almost never wrong, so that makes sense. So then Neuvillette, and then Kazuha's Swirl, put down Fischl, put down Zonli, and then back to the charge attacks. Okay. And that's why he works so well with Hunter, because of the orbs heal him. Yeah, that makes sense. And that's why it's better to start with skill instead of burst. Also, doesn't Zonli's shield last too long to use it in the first rotation? Long enough to use in the first rotation? What? Did I not use only shield in the first rotation? Is that... I might have messed up the rotation. Oh, this one hasn't taken any damage. What is that? So only shield should be before Fischl for the Hydro Crystallize. Oh, I see. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, because you need the 3 different types of Hydro reactions, like you were saying, right? Or like you guys were saying. Okay, so we need the Swirl, the Electrocharged, and the Hydro Crystallize. That's Okay, I see. And that's why it goes Neuvillette, Kazuha, Zonli, and then Fischl. Okay, so then you get Swirl, Crystallize, Electrocharge in that order. Okay, got it. Sorry I'm dying so much, guys. This is, I feel like a sham right now. Let's see, I need to focus the Dendrospectors, since they're the ones that are going to be immune to the Hyper Bloom damage, so I want to make sure I'm focusing those guys. Yeah, the Geo Rolling Waves deal so much damage. They're pretty rough to deal with. Oh my god. So much damage. Let's make sure we get behind the big guy. don't feel comfortable with Cookie being this low. I kind of want to heal her up a bit before we go on to the next chamber. Okay, nice. Oh, he's dead, okay. Alright, let's see what this rotation looks like. So, basically we're going to be skipping Fischl in this rotation. So we're going to go Neuvillette, Kazuha, Zhongli, Fischl. And that's going to give us Hydro Swirl, Hydro Crystallize, Electro Charge in that order. Okay, got it. Boom, boom. Okay, we got the Hydro Swirl. Ooh, I don't think we got the Crystallize because he went up into the air. That's fine. But I feel like by the time we get back to Neuvillette, yeah, the orbs expire. So I feel like I shouldn't be using Burst there, because I only have enough time to... Oh, whoops, not Fischl. Okay, so we got the Hydro Swirl. We got the Hydro Crystallize. We got the Electro Charged. Okay, and then we got the Charge Attacks. Yeah, I think I want to ult, like... Yeah, I think I don't want to open with the ult. So I'll probably just open the rotation with... Oh, there we go. Just open the rotation with his skill, and then use the burst when he comes onto the field. Because I feel like if I put all 9 down at once, then... Oof. Oh. The beam... If the orbs are close, hold this charge attack for half a second. So you mean like, just like tap and then release it? Like don't hold it down all the way? Oh, I see. Okay, I actually don't have to hold down his charge attack while he's using it. I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought I had to hold his charge attack the whole time he's using it, like through the animation. So that's what I've been doing this whole time. But I actually just need to hold it long enough for him to, like, start the charge attack. And then after he starts it, I don't need to hold it anymore. I see. Okay. Okay, I see. Ah, okay. That feels much better, actually. Ah, okay, okay. I see now. That's really good to know. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we were talking about this, what you mentioned with the Kazuha, doing Kazuha before Zhongli and Fischl. But then, like it's kind of a... Like, it's an issue either way, because if we do, like, Fischl, Zhongli, and then Kazuha, then, like, we don't really get the Hydro Swirl, because the Hydro Aura gets consumed by Zhongli and Fischl. But then, if we go Kazuha first, then we get the Hydro Swirl, but then by the time we get back to Neuvillette, that swirl has, like, almost run out by that point. So then, I think what we want to do is, like Kazuha, so Neuvillette E to like apply Hydro, and then Kazuha Q to get like the AoE or like the dot Hydro going, or like damage over time Hydro going, and then Zhongli hold skill for the Hydro Crystallize, and then Fischl E for the Electro Charged, and then back to Kazuha to refresh the Hydro Swirl, and then onto Neuvillette. But I don't know if that rotation's too long. I feel like it should be okay, but his skill only generates orbs if he hits an enemy, so if he oh, okay, that's also good to know. Thank you. So we're gonna do like this, this. Oh wait, no, I messed that up. Oh, we have no Hydro application here. It's not good. I see. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Alright. I think he is too weak. to go much farther than this at a practical pace, so I will stop making you guys watch this. Because if it's this painful for me to play, then it's probably even more painful for you guys to witness it. But I promise he's going to be stronger the next time you see him. He will have more than 21,000 HP. Hey Gio, did you roll for Neuvillette yet? I did. I did roll for Neuvillette, as you can see on the screen here. I just got one copy of him. He's at C0, and he's using a prototype Amber. I think doing N1 would be better for the application. The orbs will expire way faster if you use E at the very beginning of the rotation. Oh, I see, okay. So then just use a normal attack to get the Hydra application on them. I guess that works. I like to use this burst after he has the 3 reaction bonus. My fully built F2P noob does like 86k with his burst. I did win the 50-50, so we were pretty excited about that. We went all the way to like 82 pity, which was not ideal, but we won the 50-50 at least, so pretty happy about that. Is Prototype Ember really best in slot? That's what I said too, but when you think about it, it's a pretty good weapon, right? Because it has the HP substat, which is great, 41% HP. It gives him energy back on every rotation, and it has a ticking heal, which also helps trigger like the Marushase Hunter set effect, right? So it has kind of everything that you need. The only thing that it lacks is like very strong combat stats. Like it doesn't have like a bunch of crit damage, for example. But aside from that, it's kind of got everything that you need to make Neuvillette's kit work. So aside from his signature weapon, I think this is a really good choice after everybody kind of pointed it out. And let me see here, his talent. Oh, actually, I just realized I don't even have this one unlocked, so I'm not even getting the bonus Hydro damage from his A4. Okay. Well, once I unlock this, he will be stronger. And then, let's see, Echo Double Judgment. So somebody mentioned that they wait for the Draconic stacks to build up before they use their burst, but as far as I can tell, the Draconic stack does not improve his burst damage, right? This is only for his charge attack, right? But I guess if you if you use it after the Hydro Swirl, then you get the benefit of the decreased Hydro res. But aside from that, I don't think it makes like a huge difference, right? Saving for Arlecchino. Man of culture. Man or woman of culture, sorry. But yeah, this is where he's at now. 63 crit rate, 145 crit damage. This is honestly better than I thought, considering the artifacts that we're using. This is a much better stat line than I thought we were going to get him to, because we didn't really get a chance to farm like very good artifacts for him. Alright, I think, unless anybody wants to see, do you think Neuvi signature will work on other characters? Are there any other HP scaling Well, first of all, it has a crit damage substat, which is really good, so you can't really go wrong with that. But then I think the real question is whether we have a catalyst that uses charge attacks. Well, yeah, there's a lot of catalyst users that use charge attacks, so I'm thinking like could be good on Yanfei. Oh, but then this like HP increase decrease mechanic, I think this is kind of the more limiting factor, because like, you can't really use this charge attack damage bonus unless you have a reliable way to make the HP fluctuate. So if you have Furina, obviously that works, but there aren't that many characters that have this built into their kit. So then, yeah, it would be like Yanfei, Klee, who else uses charge attacks? Is that it? Is it just like Yanfei and Klee? Right, but you would need Furina on your team to reliably make use of this like HP decrease mechanic. But yeah, other than that, the fact that it's like a crit damage substat, really good stat stick, obviously. Base attack is kind of low for a 5-star, but I think it's okay because of how much crit damage you're getting and then the extra damage percent on the charge attacks. But yeah, his signature on him, the signature is like crazy good. I don't know what the damage increase is compared to like Prototype Amber, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 30% or something like that, or some like crazy number. And like I feel like these weapons are so OP on, or not the weapons I guess, but the HP scaling characters. I feel like they're so abusive because the way that you like balance these 5-star weapons is that when you have lower base attack, you get more substat, and then if you have higher base attack, you get less substat, right? So then like Eula's weapon, for example, Song of Broken Pines, it has really high base attack, but then you kind of compensate for it by having a much lower substat value. And then in this case, you have a very low base attack for a 5-star weapon, and you compensate for it by having a very high substat value. But when you have an HP scaling character, you don't care about the low base attack. So then they could jack this down to like 38 base attack and then give them like 120 crit damage, right? And it would be balanced because it has like low base attack, but then it's actually just OP for like a character that doesn't need attack and just scales off of HP. So then I feel like, yeah, HP scaling characters are just like so abusive because of like how their signature weapons are balanced around the base attack. But it is what it is. Like same thing with like Yelan. Like Yelan's signature weapon I think behaves similarly, like low base attack, high crit damage, and then it has like HP on the weapon like passive. And then I think Homa, a Staff of Homa is another example that kind of has the same effect. Furina plus DPS Barbara. That's funny. Oh, that's kind of a good point. Jashin Patoja said that they make HP scaling characters better by default because they don't have a Bennett to rely on. That's actually a really good point, since they don't have, like, there are, like, attack scaling characters have attack scaling buffs that are, like, kind of plentiful in the game that they can rely on, whereas HP scaling characters can't really increase their base HP through other means. So I guess that's a fair argument, actually. So, yeah, game balanced around Bennett, which is really healthy, right? Oh, Ridesley is a good one, actually. Yeah, Ridesley could use this, actually, yeah, because he does have those HP decreasing mechanics. Only bad thing is that Ridesley does depend on like the base attack, so the low base attack will hurt him a little bit, but I think the other effects that you get from the weapon are really good on him. Say no to Circle Impact. Alright. Unless anybody else has any other questions or something, or like a team comp that they want me to try to run, I'm probably gonna sign out here. Let's see. I'll give everybody a couple minutes. Furina plus Heizo. I don't have Furina. Oh, you're talking about like who can use the weapon. I see. Okay. Would it be useful in Risley? Most of his damage comes from normal attacks, so the weapon just becomes a stat stick. Oh, I see. That is true, because his combo is like 4 or 5 normal attacks and then end with a charge attack, right? So I guess. Did you already do Neuvillette Freeze? Either Ganyu or Rosaria? That's good. That's a good idea. Let's see what that looks like. Should we take him into floor 11 instead? Should we make it a little bit easier? Floor 10 even? Increased damage to Hydro affected enemies? What is even floor 10? Let me see. Yeah, this looks like a great chamber for Neuvillette. Let's give that a shot. Let's see. What do we want to do here? We want probably like double cryo, Animo, and then just Neuvillette. So then let's open with Neuvillette, do some kind of Hydro Swirl. Actually, I don't want to do Thrilling Tales there. Let's just do this. And then put down our cryo. Let's say like Diona or something. Do I have Layla? I don't have Layla. So we'll do Layla at home, which is Diona. We have Layla at home. Yeah, considering he's level 50, he needs the help. Yeah, for sure. And then we'll do... we could either do Rosaria or... I think Rosaria's fine. I was thinking Rosaria or Ganyu. I think either one would be fine. Layla can be fun for AFK Cry application, yeah. Alright. Ooh, crit or HP. Both of these are very good. I'll do HP. Why not? Alright, let's see how this feels. Oh my god, they're all dead before Neuvillette even comes onto the field. Oh man, look at him go. He's so strong. Wow, Neuvillette's so OP actually. I underestimated him. It was just a skill issue all along. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done solo Wanderer here. Oh no. Oh no. Neuvillette plus Archons. So like Zhongli, Nahida, Raiden, right? Something like that. That sounds pretty good. So then you get like the... Okay, hold on. We're not doing solo Wanderer here. This was a mistake. Yeah, look how strong... Did you see how strong Neuvillette was in that 4.4k per tick of his charge attack? Yeah, look at him go. This is peak potential. Alright, let's try that again. We'll do Neuvillette. Should we go Venti actually? Do like a Morgana variation? Honestly, I feel like we don't need more than these guys, right? Because we just need like the free... Oh, I guess we want like the cryo, the double cryo aura. Yeah, okay. We'll throw in Rosaria for the double cryo aura. And then on this side we'll use like a real team for Wanderer. Or maybe we'll do like... Do you use Kazuha ult before using the element to Mega Swirl? You may struggle to maintain your Hydro Swirl with this team setup. Yeah, do we need a second source of Hydro on the Neuvillette side? Or like if we do freeze Neuvillette, instead of doing double cryo, do we do double Hydro? That feels kind of weird too though, because then we kind of lose the double cryo bonus that freeze gives us. But maybe it's okay. Let's see here. We have Bennett. Let's go like Sucrose. Where is my Sucrose? Let's do this. That looks better. Freeze also misses a third Draconic stack. Because then we only get... Right, because we only have Swirl and Freeze, right? Okay. Yeah, that actually sounds not that good. Because then, yeah, we don't have the stack, we don't get like a super long Hydro Swirl application. So I feel like there's a lot of kind of cons to it. But I guess that's kind of the price you pay for like the enemies not being able to attack you, so. You lose double cryo crit bonus, but you get double hydro HP bonus. Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about the hydro resonance. Oh yeah, that feels much better. Of course, this is only floor 10, so like everything looks OP. But we'll just let Wanderer have his 15 minutes of fame in the spotlight. Do you need cryo resonance? You get to 99 crit rate when you activate Hunter passive. That's also a good point. So yeah, I guess the double hydro resonance is more important. But I guess that still doesn't solve the issue of not having a third draconic stack. Okay, I think I'm getting like more used to using him. I see. I understand now. Ooh, that was an electro swirl. That's not good. Oh, still got interrupted. That feels bad. Can Wanderer 36 Abyss without C6 Faruzan? I mean, I guess it depends on what the other half is. If your other half is strong enough, then the answer is always yes, I guess. Well, like when I was running like Nahida Hyperbloom on the first half in floor 12, I think like my Zhongli, the team that I'm using now actually, Zhongli, Bennett, Faruzan plus Wanderer, I think that was actually able to 3-star most of the second half enemies. But yeah, I think it's really dependent on how strong your first half is, and basically how much time you can buy him. Because yeah, without C6 Faruzan, he's like kind of not great, I think. Yeah, the electro swirl will not work to get you your third draconic stack because it has to be a hydro related reaction. So in this team we only have swirl, hydro swirl, and freeze. Those are the only hydro reactions we have. So it's not enough to get the third one. Not sure if you know, but it's a little annoying that Neuv can't absorb the orbs unless he's looking at them. What does that mean? I have to look at the orbs? Like I have to be facing them? Like if there's like orbs like behind me, he won't pick them up? Oh wow, okay. You need to be somewhat facing them. If you do freeze, is that why spin to win is a thing? So that you can pick up the orbs like around you. Get back here. How is Neuvillette? Is it reaching my expectations? I don't know how long you've been watching this stream, but I would say my Neuvillette is not quite meeting expectations, but like I don't think that's a Neuvillette issue. I think it's more of a player issue. Let's just leave it at that. Alright, we got 3 stars. We finally got a 9-star clear with our Neuvillette. It was all thanks to Neuvillette that I was able to get 9 stars. Sniper Bloom max potential. Yeah, they need to be in view. Oh, okay. That's really interesting that he needs to be like looking at his orbs to use them, huh? So then if we go... Okay, so then we have like the Electrocharge Neuvillette. So this is kind of one team comp that we established. We go Hydro Swirl, Hydro Crystallize, Electrocharge, back to Neuvillette. Well, actually, I guess kind of back to Kazuha so that we can re-swirl and then back to Neuvillette. And then another team comp we could go is the Fridge team that people were saying. So then it's basically, it's like a freeze comp, but then you throw in Dendro as well. So then you get the blooms on top of the swirl and the freeze, which also sounds pretty good. So then you'd probably do something like swirl and then maybe like Kirara for the shield. And then, oh, we need cryo, that's what we need. Oh wait, we could go like Diona for the cryo though, right? We don't have to go Kirara. But if we don't go, we could go like Dendro Traveler, I think, right? That's not too bad. And then something like that. Something like this. Is this too scuffed? Is this too F2P? Plunge Neuvillette, build him attack with Shanyu. Nahida, Raiden, Layla, Diona. Kirara doesn't have any off-field application though. Oh, that's a good point. That's true. Okay, somebody's been pushing Dehya with Neuvillette for like a really long time, so I feel kind of bad for ignoring them. I'll try that. So the idea is, let's see here. So the idea is to do Neuvillette Kazuha and then Dehya. So then this gives us Swirl Vaporize, and then the last one is Dendro Traveler. So then we have like Bloom Burgeon, I guess. Okay, but why Dendro here? Why not like Electro or like Cryo? Actually, I guess Burgeon. Make it a Hyper Fridge team. The problem with Hyper Fridge though is that you don't have a third Hydro reaction again, right? Because then you, like, if you go Kuki instead of Kazuha in the original team that we were looking at, the Fridge team, then we have, oh, I guess we have Electrocharged still. So then we have Electrocharged, Bloom, and Freeze. Okay, so we do still have 3 Hydro reactions. Okay, that makes sense. But then you lose the swirl. So then it's like, whether you want to distribute your damage between Neuvillette's Hydro damage and the Hyper Blooms from Kuki, or if you just want like mono Hydro damage. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, second half we'll go Hu Tao. How about that? Alright, let's see what this Dehya interaction looks like. Oh, that actually, whoa! They got annihilated. It actually feels so good. So then you get the interruption resist from Dehya. You get the Burgeon procs, and you get the, well, you don't really get Burgeon, I feel like, because she doesn't have like persistent. Oh, actually, no, she does. Yeah, so then you get Burgeon, Bloom, and the Hydro Swirl. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That feels legit. And it's nice that you get the interruption resist from Dehya, because that's like, I feel like that's like an underappreciated part of her kit. So just having off-field interruption resist without a shielder, I feel like is pretty cool. Have I tried Plunge Hu Tao before? I have. I have Shanyun, so I am able to run Plunge Hu Tao, and she, yeah, it feels really good. I can run that next, I guess. Whew, yeah, the reaction rate is so fast. You have so many like version and bloom reactions like happening. Ooh, I'm running out of energy though. I didn't recharge my energy correctly here. But yeah, it feels really good actually. We got like a good mix of like version procs. Actually, I guess I should spend a little bit of time at the end of the rotation to recharge Traveler's energy. I'm using like, I think I'm using Sky Greatsword on Dehya right now. So yeah, sack sounds pretty good. Circle impact again. That's true, huh? I guess that's the only disadvantage. We're bound by the Dehya and Traveler circle. You can always switch Dendro Traveler with Nahida. Yeah, I guess we could do that too. If I do that though, then I'll probably take out Kazuha, because then I feel like as soon as Nahida comes in, I'm like never getting that Hydro application on the enemy. So then the Hydro Swirl just like never happens. I feel like I'm getting used to him, right? Oh, the interruption resist ran out. That's rough. Oh my god, I'm getting completely bodied. Oh, and I absorbed Pyro with Kazuha's burst, so that's really unfortunate. Yeah, usually you only want to you don't want to use Nahida with a character that depends on like one of the 4 elementals, like Hydro, Electro, Pyro, or Cryo. Anything that depends on Swirl for decreasing enemy res, you usually don't want to stick Nahida onto that team because her like Dendro application is like way too fast. Oh, except for Cryo, I guess, because Cryo doesn't react with Dendro. But for the others, yeah, you want. Well, hold on, I take that back because Burning also applies a Pyro Aura. So I guess it's only for Electro and Hydro. So if you're using an Electro or Hydro carry and you want to swirl to decrease the enemy res for those elements, you usually want to leave Nahida out of that team. Make sure the lamp is in Hydro mode before oh, that's a good point. So then, oh, okay, so then I probably want to go Neuvillette. I would want to go Neuvillette Kazuha, get the Swirl, and then Dendro Traveler, and then Dehya last. Okay, so then we want to make sure that Dendro Traveler's lamp, or the Dendro lamp burst, is infused with Hydro instead of Pyro, because if it gets infused with Pyro, it just blows up, right? Okay. Nahida griefing swirls. Right, exactly. Alright, I learned a lot. I didn't realize Neuvillette was going to be this difficult to pilot, but I think I understand the main concepts for how to use him now. Thanks everybody so much for teaching me all about this super OP character, supposedly super OP character. I know he didn't look very OP when I was using him, but I'm gonna turn him into the super OP character that everybody knows him to be. You get used to Neuvillette, just playing him over time. Traveler has 230 ER. Okay, got it. But yeah, thank you for channeling your good luck so that we won the 50-50. We're probably going to do this again when Arlecchino and Furina comes around, I think. So look out for those. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll be working on building Neuvillette and hopefully incorporating it into my future videos. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Till next time.